Hey guys, welcome to my Assassin's Creed Black Flag hands-on video. That was a mouthful, that's what she said, but let's get into it. So the first thing I noticed, obviously, was the level of graphics. It was playing on the PS4. I'm not sure if it was an actual PS4 or a dev kit. It really doesn't matter at this point because it is representing what you will get when you buy the game, when it releases. And this is the thing I noticed about the game the most, would be that the level of detail that they put into not only the water effects, because those are very important, because I think you're going to be spending a shit ton of time out at sea on your ship. The thing that I noticed about the level design this time around is that they've really paid attention to how the ship interacts with the land and how the land interacts with the ship. And it's exciting to see that it's not just you running up buildings. Essentially, it's you running from your ship to land and back and forth, and not only that, ship to ship as well. And that was probably the most exciting part about the game. That really got me. I thought, you know, I'm not necessarily a huge Assassin's Creed fan. I'm not a huge fan of it, but I have to admit that when I played the demo, I thought that this is something we haven't seen in the series. This is something new, and it actually is working quite well. So another thing I've noticed in this game would be the character designs. I've seen, stuff I'm not going to mention on another game that I'm not going to cover in any of these videos, but I saw something in another game, and I truly thought, like, that's not next gen. I don't know what happened there, but in this game, you clearly can see that this is a next gen game. It's clearly just full of that power. It's full of memory. You can tell that the game has a lot of memory to play with because the world is living and breathing. When I got to the booth, I was a little skeptical, as people usually are when they don't like something. It's not that I don't, I'm bashing it, I wasn't a huge fan of the series, but I can tell you now that I will be playing Assassin's Creed Black Flag when it comes out for these reasons that I'm about to explain. So one of these reasons would definitely be the immersive world that this puts you in. I have to tell you that when you're on the ship versus when you're on the land is almost two different games, and it felt that they truly spent a lot of time designing how you interact with the land, vice versa with the ship. And not only that, when other ships approach your ship, there's this excitement about that. It's exciting to know that you truly can be taken out by these guys, or you can actually let go of the wheel of your ship, let go of the ship in general, and climb up your mast and jump to the other ship and take it over and steal everything on board that ship. It was very impressive to me that you could do that now in this essentially open world feeling game. That was the other aspect of this game that I truly enjoyed, was when you're on the ship versus when you're on the land, these two things are seamless, and it's not like a loading thing. These are happening in real time, and you can literally crash your ship into the shore and jump off of it. You can crash your ship into another ship and jump off of it and steal things from that ship. For instance, say your ship has holes in it, heavily damaged. You jump aboard the ship next to you, steal their tools, steal whatever you need to steal, bring it back to your ship, repair your ship. It's very impressive that you can do that in this game, and that's what we wanted to see in the next Assassin's Creed. We wanted to see something new, and have they delivered on that? And I truly have to say yes, I feel that they have. Not only that, the water effects in the game are truly impressive. I mean, when it boils down to it, I didn't get to play too much variety. I got to go into the ship, I got to do battle on the ship, I got to interact with the land and do battle on land. Was I disappointed with the land battle? I feel that it's the same, and there's nothing wrong with it. So it's not that I wasn't disappointed. What I expected was next-gen Assassin's Creed on land, jumping and stuff, and that's what I got. What I didn't expect was how smooth transition would be now between, like, jumping up. So I'm coughing to death, but jumping up buildings now feels much smoother than it ever has in the past. But again, what truly took the icing for me would have to be those battles at sea. I don't think a lot of people guess that it's going to be kind of boring, just shooting these things back and forth and going between, land over here and land over here. But I don't think people understand, like, storms show up, and not only that, the waves drop up and down. And when that happens, you can't see essentially what's happening. You can't see in a storm. Like, it's an exciting experience. So my overall thought on Assassin's Creed Black Flag would be that the ship portions of the game, and I'm saying portions lightly because I'm pretty sure that a lot of the game, if not all of it, takes place on a ship. And that's probably the most important part of the Assassin's Creed series now, and that would be that they need to change it up. It needs to be something else. It needs to not be climbing up buildings and jumping into haystacks. And that definitely is not what the game is about. Is that in the game still? Yes, it is in the game, so you'll be very used to those parts of the missions. But in terms of the actual gameplay, I can sense that how important it is that you stay on your ship versus how you stay on land, and vice versa. How important it is that you go back and forth between these things and collect goods and items and bring them back to the ship. That's what's exciting about the demo, and that's what I think is going to be exciting about the game when it comes out later this year. So that's what I think about Assassin's Creed 4. There's a little bit that I still need to see about the game. I want to know essentially what the story is. Is it, did they show that much? They showed a little bit. I can tell you that the cinematics were top-notch, crystal clear. It looked unbelievable on PlayStation 4. And I'm definitely excited to play this game. I'm not a huge fan, like I've said, of Assassin's Creed. But for a game like this that never really captured my imagination in the beginning of the series, to do it now proves that they've taken it in directions that are not just the same old tired, directions. So thank you for watching this. I have something coming up that I was just blown away with, so stay tuned to the main channel and you'll see all the videos that I upload. So hopefully you tune into the next one. I think it has something to do with Watch Dogs.